Hi there, Aggies. Welcome to another episode of That May Be the Chancellor. Today, we're going to meet some of the people who are supporting our students. From housing to healthcare, dining to academics, UC Davis is committed to seeing our students rise beyond their potential and become the change makers for the future. First up, I chatted with Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Pablo Reguerin, and asked him about the mission of his team. Can you talk about sort of the mission of the Aggie Compass and how it impacts the students at UC Davis?
Number one, I would say that it's about meeting students where they're at, identifying and connecting them to support services with the fewest number of times of them having to retell their story. And then the second piece is building a collective toolbox. And there are many instruments in that toolbox, so that it becomes a movement, and it's learning to use each one really well, but then also using them collectively so that even if each part is working really well, we do have to stop and then evaluate what we're doing and then be responsive to the moment.
You're around our students so much. How do you think they respond, or how do you think they feel about these services that we're providing?
I will say one of the things that impresses me the most about our students is their ability to care for each other. And so they are helping each other address issues of stigma and talking about normalizing help-seeking behaviors, and doing that peer-to-peer is very powerful. They are also amongst the first students to step up and be ready to pay it forward. Their interest in serving each other, that sense of responsibility is really high amongst our student population.
I would agree. Our service orientation among our students is so impressive, but I have to also say, same is true for you and your team.
It's a labor of love and it's personal. Many people help me and many of the professionals involved in this work, and it's our way to pay it forward as well.
Even though they made me wear a hairnet, I'm really pumped about our newest resource for students, the Aggie Eats food truck. I met up with the people running it and talked with some of the students who were tasting the food for the first time. So Martin, tell me how the Aggie Eats food truck fits into the big picture of addressing basic needs and food insecurity here at Davis.
The food truck is just one way we're helping fight back food insecurity for college students. It's a new food truck. It's a pay what you want food model, so students can choose to pay $0 or a few bucks, and the few bucks really just pay back into the program.
So we just launched a week or so ago. How's the launch been so far?
The launch has been really great, really successful. We've had a lot of students come to our different locations across campus. It's really exciting to explain the program to students, seeing how excited they are to try out the food, and also about the pricing options. But that option being completely anonymous to their friends who are ordering right next to them or to the people working on the food truck has also been really exciting for students.
So with the initial success, I know when we walked up there was a long line, right?
Yeah.
I'm wondering, do we need to get another truck eventually, you think? Or
I'm thinking 3 trucks.
3 trucks, okay. Tell me about how the truck works. Where do you get the food? How's it prepared?
We get it from the CSC. We pick it up every single day, like around 7 in the morning. And depending on the dish, for example, today we have the chicken and peppers, and then we just start putting them in containers.
And the kitchen is powered electrically?
Yes. It's solar powered.
Solar powered. And what's the student experience like? How are they reacting to the truck?
I think everybody's really loving it. Like, everybody seems to be really, really supportive.
Thank you.
So what are we eating here today?
Chicken and peppers and rice.
Sounds healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you hear about the truck?
I saw it on Instagram actually.
Yeah.
I saw your video.
You see me driving the truck?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Very.
So you think you'll be using it regularly?
I hope so.
Good.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
definitely a great way for people to give back as well as a resource.
Yeah, we like the concept a lot, and it looks like it's successful so far. We may be getting another truck.
Wow, that's so
Yeah.
exciting. Well, it's a success in my book.
Next, I had the pleasure of meeting 2 of our Aggie mental health ambassadors to learn about the peer-to-peer student ambassador program aimed at building awareness, encouraging help-seeking behavior, and connecting students to appropriate mental health resources. Hi, how you doing today? All right, so what's a mental health ambassador and what do you do?
So we are Aggie Mental Health Ambassadors on campus, and we basically promote the well-being and mental health of all students in our community.
So do you just do this here at the MU, or do you have other places on campus where you table?
Yeah, we table at the silo as well. We also support some other campus events, like last week we were tabling at the Sheep Mowers.
One of our other events is the Therapy Fluffies. I don't know if you've heard of that one, and that one's really fun.
What's your favorite part of this job or this activity?
I think that my favorite part of the job is getting to interact with so many different community members. And also I think to have adults come up to me and say, it's so great to see this. We didn't have this at all when I was younger.
If you had one piece of advice or one thing you could change to make mental health of our students and our community improve, what would it be?
Right now, mental health can be very trivialized, especially among Gen Z, our age group. So I think trying to trivialize it a bit less would be really useful for the campus community, because then when people reach out for help, it would be like, okay, this is a serious issue. We're not gonna joke about it. We're gonna find you help.
We all should be more mindful of the things we say and how our words can be received, so that's good advice. Finally, I was given a tour of a dorm room that's part of our Rapid Rehousing program, which provides safe, stable housing for houseless students, a true hallmark of the Aggie Compass Basic Needs Center.
Here we are, 123.
Wow, okay.
Come on in.
This is it.
This is our kitchen, and here is the dining area, and here's the bedroom. So
Nice.
you have a nice view outside.
Tell me, Erica, about your own UC Davis story. How did you get here? What got you going here? Why did you want to come here?
I ended up transferring to UC Davis for biochemistry. So it was a very, very big change. It was extremely stressful. It was very scary, but the transfer and reentry center really made a big difference. It's hard to imagine not having that at all. Classes are hard. I feel like that's a given, but with Howard and Leslie at the Basic Needs Center, they really gave me a home here at UC Davis.
You were able to take advantage of the Rapid Rehousing program through the Basic Needs Center. Can you tell us about that?
It was either sleep in my car or to try to figure out where to sleep here. And so thanks to Rapid Rehousing, I was able to have a place to live. I was able to focus on studying, and I was actually able to kind of live close to campus. Now I am in stable housing. I don't have to worry about being homeless. If it wasn't for the Rapid Rehousing program, I would have dropped out.
Erica, after having the experiences that you had, what would you say to some of our other students who are having these same kind of challenges?
I definitely recommend that if anybody is having any type of trouble that is connected to finances or not having access to eating a meal every day, you definitely should contact Aggie Compass.
We all need help from somewhere, sometime, from somebody, and you got to take advantage of the resources that we have available like we have through the Aggie Compass. And I'm glad it made such a big difference for you, and I hope it will for all of our students that need it.
Yeah, thank you. UC Davis made it possible, and thanks to the financial aid that I received here, I'll be able to have a degree.
That's outstanding. Thanks to all of you for watching, and a special shout out to everyone who helped us make this video, and to all of those working to help our students succeed. Remember, we all need help sometimes. Don't be afraid to ask. And don't forget to keep an eye out. You never know if that may be the chancellor.